Buying furniture for your business can be full of compromises, confusing choices, and little support. National Business Furniture is here to change all of that. We believe that every business deserves furniture that lasts, service that cares, and a partner who gets it at a budget that works. At National Business Furniture, that's our commitment to you. Find the right furniture for you and your team at National Business Furniture. Visit nbf.com and use promo code POD10 to save 10% now.
Have you ever been stuck on a weight loss plateau, trying everything and anything you can to lose that extra weight and reach peak health? We've all been there, but Noom's unlocked the secret to reaching the mountaintop. Go in micro. The Noom GLP-1 microdose program starts at $99 and is delivered to your door in 7 days. Start your microdose GLP-1 journey today at Noom.com. That's Noom.com. Noom. Micro changes, big results. Noom GLP-1 RX program involves healthy diet, exercise, and support. Individual results may vary. Meds and personalization based on clinical need. Not reviewed by FDA for safety, efficacy, or quality. No affiliation with Novo Nordisk Inc., the only U.S. source of FDA-approved semaglutide. Not available in all 50 U.S. states.
On today's Smart 7 p.m, accused of lying over Mandelson vetting, US pushes hard for Tehran deal, and much more. It's Tuesday, 21st of April, it's National Tea Day, and happy birthday, James McAvoy.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer was pretty annoyed on Monday as he took questions from the opposition on the Peter Mandelson scandal. He was facing accusations of misleading the House over the appointment of the now former UK ambassador to the US Lord Mandelson. The government had committed to release details of the vetting process, but it turned out that the former peer failed the confidential process, but that the Foreign Office hadn't told the PM, who went ahead with the appointment.
I accept that information that I should have had, and information that the House should have been before the House, but I did not mislead the House, and that's why I've set out the account in full.
The PM said it was unforgivable that neither the Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper or the head of the Civil Service were informed either. Tory leader Kemi Badenoch criticised Starmer for throwing his officials under the bus, and things got heated in the chamber when Reform's Lee Anderson and former Labour MP Zara Sultana were both ejected for calling the PM a liar.
He is gaslighting the nation, so let's call this out for what it is. The Prime Minister is a barefaced liar, and if you had any decency left...
No, order, sit and leave. Leave now.
Donald Trump cranked up the pressure on Iran on Monday, reiterating that as far as he is concerned, the current ceasefire between the US, Israel and Iran ends on Wednesday evening Washington time. He says he probably won't renew the ceasefire if no deal is agreed by then, but it's still not clear what Iran's position is. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghaei says there'll be no talks while America continues to break the ceasefire in Tehran's view.
America has violated the talks and negotiations twice. America has killed our elderly and the sons and daughters of the Iranian people.
US media is reporting that Vice President Vance will head to Islamabad for a fresh round of talks on Tuesday, and White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt was keen to talk up the chances of a deal on Fox News.
The facts are the United States of America tonight have never been so close to making a truly good deal, unlike the horrific deal signed by Barack Hussein Obama, than we are right now. Why? Thanks to President Trump's brilliant negotiating tactics, and thanks to the success of Operation Epic Fury.
Two suspects were arrested on Monday and held by police over a suspected arson attack on the Kenton United Synagogue in London. The attack saw a window broken and what appeared to be a bottle containing some type of accelerant thrown into the building, causing minor damage. There have been a number of anti-Semitic attacks in the last month, which appear to be linked to an Iranian-backed group who are claiming credit online. 7 people have so far been charged, and Deputy Commissioner of the Met Police, Matt Jukes, says the attacks may well be part of what he calls a modern hybrid war fought by proxies.
After the events of the last years, after the events in Heaton Park, people who call for a globalised intifada must know that they are speaking to violent acts against Jewish communities.
New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani has just hit 100 days in charge of the Big Apple, and he seems to have landed pretty well. He held an event last week to celebrate his first 14 weeks and claims to have fixed 100,000 potholes in the city and begun the process of rolling out free childcare. He's also been busy introducing a new tax on luxury second homes for billionaires, which included a viral video filmed outside the second home of billionaire Ken Griffin. The New York mayor has also proved adept at handling President Trump, and he paid a visit to a primary school with former President Obama last week. But he's keen that as the midterm approaches, the Democratic Party turns to younger talent in the battle for control of Congress and the Senate.
When you look back at the history books of our party, 100 years ago, we had a very clear vision of what we were fighting for. And it is sad that for too many Americans, when they want to look for ambition in the Democratic Party, they have to turn to a history book.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, West Ham draw sees Wolves relegated and a kids' TV favourite returns. Right after this.
Buying furniture for your business can be full of compromises, confusing choices, and little support. National Business Furniture is here to change all of that. We believe that every business deserves furniture that lasts, service that cares, and a partner who gets it at a budget that works. At National Business Furniture, that's our commitment to you. Find the right furniture for you and your team at National Business Furniture. Visit nbf.com and use promo code POD10 to save 10% now.
Amazon Health AI presents Painful Thoughts.
I can't stop scratching my downtown. Yeah, but I'm not itching to go downtown and tell a receptionist I'm here to talk about my downtown. Some things you'd rather type than say out loud.
There's no question too embarrassing for Amazon Health AI. Chat your symptoms and get virtual care 24/7. Healthcare just got less painful.
Welcome back. This week sees plenty of Premier League action with games on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday night. Man City face Burnley on Wednesday in a game that could see them go top of the table and pile pressure on Arsenal. Monday saw Europa Conference League semi-finalists Crystal Palace face off against relegation battling West Ham. This was West Ham's game in hand over fellow strugglers Spurs and Nottingham Forest, and a goalless draw was enough to put more pressure on Spurs and see Wolves officially relegated. West Ham manager Nuno Espirito Santos knows his side still have a battle on their hands.
To realize how hard it is the match, and it's not doing counts, not measuring the points. It's focused on our task, knowing that we have to improve. And Saturday we go again. It's going to be a fight till the end.
If you were a 2000s kid, or if you had kids in the 2000s, you'll instantly be able to sing the iconic theme tune to BBC kids show Balamori. Well, the good news is it's back, and rather than any kind of fancy prequel, sequel, or even the dreaded preboot, it returns with almost all of the original cast. Lion Television have had 2 seasons of the show commissioned, and the cast are heading back to the town of Tobermory on the Isle of Mull. 2 of the returning cast are Julie Wilson-Nimmo and Andrew Agnew, who played Miss Hooley and PC Plum in the original show, and Julie says it's amazing to be back 20 years later.
I think that they wanted to bring something back that had humans in it. But I think it was one of those things, there's so much stuff on CBeebies and kids television that didn't have humans in it, and it was the idea to bring it back, something for the kids to watch that had, you know, actual people in it, talking to each other and looking after each other, and it's just really, really came out of great times.
We really haven't seen a lot of Sandra Bullock lately. She's only made sporadic appearances on screen since the Netflix smash hit Bird Box, but she's back in the somewhat unexpected sequel that is Practical Magic 2. She, along with Nicole Kidman and Stockard Channing, return as the semi-friendly Owens family of witches from Salem, Massachusetts, who 25 years on from the first movie are called back into action. The new drama centres around England, and Game of Thrones star Maisie Williams is one of the new additions to the witchy crew. It's due to hit cinemas in September.
I'm sure you've heard of the Owens family. The ones from Massachusetts, the ones their neighbors whisper are witches.
You're the Owen sisters.
Yeah, everyone we love dies.
Oh, right.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Craving the coffee flavor you love, but without the caffeine? Kachava's got you covered with their newest coffee flavor. This all-in-one nutrition shake delivers bold, authentic flavor, crafted from premium decaffeinated Brazilian beans, with 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, and so much more. Treat yourself to the flavor and nutrition your body craves. Go to kachava.com and use code SMOOTHIE. New customers get 15% off their first order. That's KACHAVA.com, code SMOOTHIE.
With Vrbo's last-minute deals, you can save over $50 on your spring getaway. So whether it's a mountain escape, city break, or a week at the beach, there's still time to get great discounts. Book your next stay now.
Average savings $72. Select homes only.